Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn Smooth English, the place where learning English is simple, smooth, and enjoyable. I'm Emma.
Hello, Emma. Hi, everyone listening today. It feels fantastic to be here again. I'm really excited about today's episode.
I can tell, James, you're smiling a lot today. You look very cheerful. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, thank you. I'm sipping my favorite cup of green tea. The weather is beautiful outside, and I'm ready for a wonderful conversation. How are you today, Emma?
I'm doing very well, too. I'm especially happy because today's topic is something everyone loves: friends, food, and friendly conversations.
Food and talking? That sounds perfect to me. You know I love both of those things.
Yes, James, we definitely know that you enjoy talking. But before we begin our main discussion, we have a small request for our amazing listeners.
That's right. If you enjoy our conversations, please take a moment to press the like button. It really helps our channel grow.
And don't forget to subscribe to Learn Smooth English so you never miss any of our new episodes.
Also, share this episode with a friend who is learning English. Learning together makes everything easier and more fun.
Absolutely. All right, James, are you ready to listen to today's dialogue?
Of course, I'm ready. Who are we listening to today?
Today, we have a conversation between James and Emma. They are good friends having a relaxed chat about food and cooking.
That sounds interesting. I always enjoy conversations about food. Let's listen.
Conversation.
Hi, Emma. How was your day today?
Hi, James. My day was pretty good, thanks for asking. How about your day?
It was a little busy, but overall it went well.
Busy days can be tiring, but they can also feel productive.
That's true. But now I feel much better because I finally have time to relax.
That's great. What helped you relax today?
Well, I cooked dinner for my family this evening.
Oh, really? That sounds wonderful. What did you cook?
I prepared a simple meal, pasta with vegetables and grilled chicken.
That sounds absolutely delicious. I love meals like that. Do you enjoy cooking?
Yes, I actually do. Cooking helps me clear my mind and relax after a long day.
That's a great habit. Cooking can be very calming.
What about you? Do you cook often?
Yes, I like cooking, but sometimes when I'm busy, I just order food from a restaurant.
That makes sense. Ordering food is easy, but homemade food always feels more special.
Exactly. And cooking is also a useful skill to learn.
Honestly, I'm not very confident in the kitchen.
Don't worry. Cooking is easier than many people think.
Really? Maybe I just need some practice.
Practice definitely helps. Start with simple meals and you'll improve quickly.
That sounds encouraging. Do you cook every day?
Not every day. Usually I cook more on weekends when I have extra time.
Weekends are perfect for trying new recipes.
Exactly. Sometimes I experiment with new dishes.
That sounds fun. Maybe you could teach me how to cook sometime.
Of course, I'd be happy to teach you.
Really? That would be amazing.
Sure, we can cook together and make something simple and tasty.
Great idea. When are you free?
Let me think. How about Saturday afternoon?
Saturday afternoon works perfectly for me.
Wonderful. Let's meet at my place around 4 p.m.
Sounds good. I'll be there at 4 on Saturday.
Perfect. We'll cook together and maybe try a new recipe.
I'm excited already. I'm sure it will be fun.
Yes, cooking with friends always makes the food taste even better.
Thank you, Emma. I'm really looking forward to Saturday.
Me too. It's going to be a great time. Wow, that was such a pleasant conversation. I don't know about you, James, but now I'm starting to feel a little hungry.
Honestly, Emma, I feel the same. Pasta with chicken and vegetables sounds absolutely delicious right now.
It really does. And I think Emma was a very kind friend in that dialogue. She was happy to help James learn how to cook.
Yes, that's true friendship. Helping someone learn a new skill is always wonderful.
Now, let's take a closer look at the conversation. There were many useful expressions that beginners can learn from it.
Great idea. Let's start from the beginning.
The first sentence was, "How was your day?" This is one of the most common ways to start a friendly conversation.
Exactly. People often ask this question when the day is almost finished. We use was because we are talking about the past.
Right. And James replies, "It was good, thank you." Then he asks, "How about yours?"
I love that expression. How about yours is short, natural, and very common in everyday conversations.
Yes. Instead of repeating the same question again, we just say, "How about yours?"
For example, if someone asks me, "How are you?" I might say, "I'm great. How about you?"
Exactly. It keeps the conversation flowing smoothly.
Then Emma says something interesting. She says, "It was a bit busy."
Yes. The phrase "a bit" is very common in English. It simply means a little.
Right. For example, "I'm a bit tired today." "This coffee is a bit hot."
Very good examples. It makes the sentence softer and more natural.
Then Emma explains why she feels happy. She says she cooked dinner for her family.
Yes, she used the past tense cooked because the action already happened.
After that, James asks a simple question. "What did you cook?"
Before that, he says something polite. He says, "That's nice."
That's a great habit in conversation. When someone tells you something, it's good to respond positively.
Exactly. Simple responses like, "That's nice," "That's great," "That sounds good." They show that you are listening.
Then Emma describes the food, pasta with vegetables and chicken.
And James responds with, "That sounds delicious."
That's a very useful phrase. When we haven't tasted the food but we hear about it, we say, "That sounds delicious."
Yes, we often use sounds with adjectives.
For example, "That sounds fun." "That sounds interesting." "That sounds like a great idea."
Exactly. It's very natural English.
Then James asks another question. "Do you like cooking?"
And Emma replies, "I enjoy cooking a lot. It helps me relax."
That's a nice expression. Relax means to feel calm and peaceful.
Many people relax with different activities. Some people read books. Some listen to music.
For me, walking in the park helps me relax.
That sounds lovely. For me, reading a good book and drinking coffee helps me relax.
Ah, yes, the coffee again.
Of course.
Then James says something many people can relate to. He says, "I usually order food because I don't cook very well."
That's very common today. Many people order food from restaurants or apps instead of cooking.
But Emma encourages him. She says, "Cooking is easier than it looks."
That is a wonderful phrase. Easier than it looks means something seems difficult, but when you try it, it is actually simple.
That is also true for learning English.
Exactly. Sometimes English looks hard, but when you practice speaking, it becomes easier.
Then James asks, "Can you teach me one day?"
And Emma kindly answers, "Of course. We can cook together sometime."
The word "sometime" means a time in the future, but we don't know the exact time yet.
Right. But James wants to make a plan, so he asks, "When are you free?"
That is a very useful question when you want to meet someone.
Then Emma suggests a time. She says, "How about Saturday afternoon?"
Here, "how about" is used to give a suggestion.
Exactly. For example, "How about watching a movie?" "How about going for a walk?"
Then James says, "Saturday afternoon is perfect for me."
That means the time works very well for him.
Finally, Emma says, "Let's meet at my place at 4 p.m.
The phrase "my place" simply means my house or my apartment.
Yes, friends often say "my place" or "your place" in casual conversation.
And just like that, they made a plan to cook together.
A simple conversation, but full of useful English expressions.
Exactly. Conversations like this help you speak naturally. And notice the word at.
In English, we use at for exact times. For example, at 4 p.m., at 10 a.m., at noon.
Yes, and we also use at for certain places. For example, at my place or at the office.
Exactly. In the dialogue, James says, "Okay, I'll be there at 4 p.m. on Saturday." He is confirming the plan.
Confirming a plan is very important in conversation. It helps both people understand the time and place clearly.
Right. After that, Emma says, "Awesome."
I love that word. Awesome means something is very good, exciting, or fantastic.
Yes, people often use it in casual conversations with friends.
Then James finishes the conversation with, "I'm looking forward to it."
That is a very useful expression. It means you are excited or happy about something that will happen in the future.
For example, I can say, "I'm looking forward to our next episode."
And I can say, "I'm looking forward to the weekend."
It's also a polite and friendly way to end a conversation when you make a plan.
Exactly. So now we have explored almost every important sentence from that dialogue.
Yes, and it looks like our two friends will have a great time cooking together on Saturday.
I think so too. Cooking together is a wonderful way to spend time with friends.
And pasta is a perfect dish for beginners. It's simple and quick to prepare.
That's true. You just boil some water, add the pasta, prepare the sauce, and enjoy.
And of course, try not to burn the kitchen.
Yes, that's the most important rule.
You know, Emma, I once tried to cook dinner for my friends, but I forgot to add salt.
Oh no, that must have tasted very strange.
Yes, the food looked good, but the taste was not great.
But that's okay. Mistakes are part of learning.
Exactly. When we make mistakes, we improve the next time.
The same thing happens when learning English.
Yes, for example, if someone says in Saturday instead of on Saturday, it's not a big problem.
People will still understand, and next time you will remember the correct way.
That's the spirit. Learning is a journey.
You know, James, conversations are actually a lot like cooking.
Really? That sounds interesting. Tell me more.
A good conversation needs the right ingredients. A little hello, a little how are you, a bit of how about you, and of course, plenty of smiles.
That's a beautiful way to explain it.
Thank you. Communication becomes easy when we keep it simple and friendly.
Now that we have explained the expressions, it will be easier for our listeners to understand the conversation.
Exactly. Let's listen to the dialogue once again. Hi, James. How was your day?
Hi, Emma. It was good, thank you. How about yours?
It was a bit busy, but I feel happy now.
Why do you feel happy?
I cooked dinner for my family today.
That's nice. What did you cook?
I made pasta with vegetables and chicken.
That sounds delicious. Do you like cooking?
Yes, I really enjoy cooking. It helps me relax.
I usually order food because I don't cook very well.
You can learn. Cooking is easier than it looks.
Maybe you're right. Do you cook every day?
Not every day, but I try to cook on weekends.
That's a great idea. Can you teach me one day?
Of course, we can cook together sometime.
Great. When are you free?
How about Saturday afternoon?
Saturday afternoon is perfect for me.
Nice. Let's meet at my place at 4 p.m.
Okay, I'll be there at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
Awesome. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm really looking forward to it.
Wow, that sounded even better the second time. I understood every part clearly.
Same here. Mike and Sarah speak very clearly, and I like how easily they made their plan together.
Yes, it was very simple. Just a few questions like, when are you free and how about Saturday? And the plan was ready.
Exactly. No pressure, no confusion, just a relaxed and friendly conversation.
Emma, we talked about many useful expressions today. Maybe we should quickly review the main points for our listeners.
Good idea, James. One important expression was, how about yours? It's a great way to ask the same question back to someone.
Right. Another useful phrase was a bit. We use it when we want to say a little. For example, I am a bit tired today.
And don't forget expressions like, that sounds delicious, or that sounds fun. They are very natural ways to react when someone tells you something interesting.
Yes, and we also learned how to talk about time. For example, we say at 4 p.m. and on Saturday. These small details make your English sound much more natural.
My favorite expression from today is, I'm looking forward to it. It's a polite way to say you are excited about something in the future.
I use that phrase a lot. For example, I'm looking forward to the weekend, or I'm looking forward to my dinner tonight.
Dinner sounds good. What are you planning to eat today?
Honestly, I might just order a pizza. Cooking is still a bit challenging for me.
That's okay. Learning anything takes time. Step by step, you will get better.
That's true. Just like learning English. Practice a little every day and you will improve.
Exactly. Small practice every day can make a big difference.
Well, everyone, we are almost at the end of today's episode.
Yes, and we hope you enjoyed this conversation here on Learn Smooth English.
Thank you so much for listening and learning English with us today.
And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to Learn Smooth English so you never miss our new lessons.
Also, please give this episode a like if you enjoyed the conversation. It really supports our channel.
And share this episode with your friends who are learning English. Practicing together is always more fun.
Here is a small challenge for you. In the comments, tell us what did you cook yesterday, or what is your favorite food?
Yes, we love reading your comments and learning about your favorite meals from around the world.
It's one of our favorite parts of making these lessons.
Well, James, I think it's time to say goodbye for today.
It was great talking with you as always, Emma.
Thank you, James. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode of Learn Smooth English.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing and keep speaking English.